Vampires have always been an important part of folklore, and Gunville is a small village in Dorset which has a vampire legend of its own. And that's what I'm going to tell you about today on Dorset Uncovered. Our story begins with the second Earl of Temple, who lived in Eastbury House, which can also be found in Gunville. However, he found it very expensive to maintain, so in 1795 he moved to Italy and left William Doggett, the corrupted manservant, to run the house. He wanted William to destroy the wings of the house to make it cheaper. However, instead, William Doggett destroyed much of the house and then pocketed the profits. However, it turned out that the Earl was returning, so William Doggett decided to shoot himself. Legend says that the blood stain is still on the floor of the house today. The villagers decided that he wasn't worthy of being buried in the churchyard, so he was buried outside of the consecrated ground, and so the story of the vampire begins. Fast forward to 1845 when the church was rebuilt and they actually dug up William Doggett's body. It was said that his body had not decomposed and his face still had a rosy complexion. The villagers decided to drive a stake through his heart, and the vampire was never heard of again. The story of the Gunville vampire is a great piece of Dorset folklore which still lives on today. However, if you visit Gunville today, you should be safe from the vampire, as it seems the stake completely vanquished him. Aside from this, Gunville was a very historical village with over 23 listed English heritage sites. This isn't a surprise if people have lived here for over 5,500 years. Contrasting to this, the church actually seems quite modern, as you can see here, and it has some beautiful decorations like this wallpaper, and also some quite interesting graves in the churchyard. And that's Gunville for you. So if you enjoyed and learned something new, please like, comment and follow along for more.